Hello everybody, welcome to another Diesel War 2 tutorials in Minecraft. Today we're going to be doing a Dave and Buster's from the franchise Dave and Buster's. So let me get this out of my way and I'll get started. Hey everybody, welcome to another Diesel War 2 tutorial. Today we're going to be making a Dave and Buster's. This is part 1 of part 2. So let's go ahead and tell you how big it's going to be. It's going to be an 83 by 55 grid. And here are all of the materials you're going to use during this whole process. And you're going to go inwards by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then count in by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue concrete in a row, place an oak plank down. Then you're going to count, do it again, and you're going to count by 1, 2, we're going to place 8 more of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're going to place in the ground 3 oak planks. Actually, let's see how that looks, and then we'll see what we need to do. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then place another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go ahead and do the same thing over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Place an oak plank here. And place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. 8, 9. 10, 10, 11, 11. And we're going to remove 3 and place 3 of those down. On top of the oak plates, we're going to place oak doors. Next, we're going to build up the walls by an additional 4 rows. The front of Dave & Buster's is going to be just different from the sides. So, like that. Alright, let me make sure I get this right. Make sure I get this right. Hold up. Yeah, no. What I'm going to make is kind of like a classic Dave & Buster's, okay? So, where you have the doors, you're going to place white stained glass block. like so. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. And we're going to place 3 blue concrete on top of each other and place 2, 3 quartz block going upwards. So basically what I want to do is I want to place them beside each door. Okay? This is going to be our sign. It's going to go in front of the entire building of our Dave & Buster's. Okay? So basically, count 4 out and do that. We're going to come back to that here in a little bit. Like that's just going to be the awning. You know what? Yeah, we're going to keep it like that. Alright. So, the next thing I want to do is we're going to take the entire side to, so you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I need to bring this out real quick. What I want to do is I want to make let's see. I'm trying to think if I want to do it this way or not. It's been a while since I made this, so I'm trying to think. I think what I want to do is here is going to be where the sign is going to be. So, what I want to do is I want to build the entire building up about to here. Okay? And I want to hang on. Hold up. This one's a little too high, this one's a little too high. And this one's a little too high. Alright. So, what I want to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. And place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, so we're going to place 1, 2, 3. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. And you know what? Let's do it this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. And then 8 here. 8 there. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gosh. You know what? Let's do it this way. So when we had the pillars, like right here, I want to place, okay, so right where this pillar ends, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually 5. And we're just going to place that. Now, just so you know, these are for like you ever look at a Dave & Buster's, okay, and you see those big like marquees? That's what we're doing here. And we're just going to continue placing these up, but at least to here. We want to make them to where they're going to be. These are like places where we, like, this is going to be like where, like, advertising is going to be. Okay? So, we're just going to build around all these. And I'll show you what we're going to do with the inner workings of the Dave & Buster's. Alright. And there we go. Alright. So, the next thing I want to do is I want to make the outside, the left and right side. So, we're going to count. What I want to do is I want to leave a gap of 10 going inwards. So, going outwards, because back here is going to be, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. It's going to be a back parking lot. So what I want to do is I want to place a bunch of windows. Actually, let's leave this side blank, because this is where is going to be all the stuff where you can go in to eat, basically. Now, we can add, if we want, and I'm going to do that right now, windows. Maybe we could add a window, maybe right here. like that. We can add maybe a 3x3 window right about here. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do that instead. We want to leave an equal amount. Alright. So we're going to count 4. Then put a gap of... Put a window here. This is the entrance. And we'll work on the entrance when we get to inside of our Dave & Buster's. Okay? Which we'll be doing in part 2 of the tutorial. Perfect. Alright. So on this side, I want to add some windows. Just a bunch of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place down a so 2 glass, 2 blue, 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 2 glass, and 2 blue. Worked out perfectly! And what I want to do is I want to add 2 more rows of that on top of each other. So I'm going to preemptively place blue concrete going all the way around the building. So where you have the 2 glass, you're gonna put glass. Where you have the blue, put blue, etc. So these are gonna be like it's like where you can sit down and do stuff. Oops. And you can also look outside if you want. This is going to be like the kitchen area over here. And also, where we're going to place some billiards. Although, I'm thinking... of making this different. We'll see. I'm going to think about it, but we'll see. We'll see. I might just keep it this way. Because the buses just have blue all around it, so we'll see. Originally, when I made this, I put the sign on the front of the building, but I decided that this time around, we're going to put the sign, like, on the pillars. But this isn't all going to be all blue, because on top of all of this is going to be you know what, I may just erase part because I don't know. You know what? Let's do this. I do want to make a couple of these. I want to make these like I'll tell you what we're going to do with these when we get to them. There, perfect. Alright. Although you're not going to be able to see them all that well as you walk in, but we'll see. You'll see what I'm going to do with those. Alright. So now we're going to need our brown concrete. And we're just going to add brown concrete because the Buster's has a kind of a brown roof to it. Oh, well, I made it when I made it originally. And we're going to build it up by one more row. Just one more. And before I forget, I do want to fill in the glass pane I just made. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Okay, it's fine. By using glass pane. Ah! Not there. There we go. Although, I'm thinking of taking and not making this part. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that because the entrance is going to be to Dave & Buster's is going to be pretty wide. So don't place it there, please. Thank you. You're really trying to pace this thing. Alright. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to make the billboard that says Dave and Buster's. So, come over here and we're going to place 2 rows like that. So, D-A-V-E. Okay, so D-A-V. D-A-V. I'm going to move these pillars just a little bit. No. We're not going to move them. They're going to be fine. You know what? Let's just leave them like that. Because it's not technically going to make any difference where we're placing the words Dave and Buster's. Okay? Not really, because... Alright. So, I want to take this middle section, so we're going to place it like this. We're going to bring it up by 6 rows. So, it's going to be able to fit Dave and Buster's. So, Dave, D-A-V-E. So, D-A-V-E space in. Alright, hang on. Alright. Take it down one more notch. Alright. And there is the sign we're going to be making. So, we're going to go ahead. Oh, and we're going to finish up the sign itself. But, however, I want to make this more fancy. So, I'm going to show you what we're going to do. You know what? I got an idea. So, instead of like, so 1, 2, 3. I want to make sure that this is lined up. I'm going to put marquees because we're not going to be able to see. Beyond all this, so behind all this, so I'm going to take and do that. So so what I'm going to do, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to add, because like I said, we're not going to be able to see any of this as we walk in. So I am going to let's move this up just a bit. Just a bit. And I want to like add the little marquees. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right here, and then we're going to move the orange down to about here. Perfect. All right. Then we need 1, 2, 3 on this side. So 1, 2, 3. Because like I said, we're not going to be able to see the artwork when we walk in. So I figured that since we're going to put the other stuff on the inside, on the outside of our Dave & Buster's, like the little pillars there, I figured, why not just add them to the inside, the billboard here. So that way we can see what it looks like. And what I'm hoping to do is add, I don't know, maybe some video game related stuff, because this is an arcade / bar, kinda. I like a barcade. Alright, now that we got that done, let's work on the sign itself. I'm going to add some sea lanterns around there to kind of give it like a marquee. Alright, so now we're going to write the words, and I almost forgot one more thing I need, and that is the loom. So we need a loom. Alright. So put the craft table down. Take out the orange dye. Place the white dye, white dye in. Take the white pale sister. Gonna take the white dye out. Put the orange dye back in. Lozenge. Take the orange die back out, put the white die back in. Teeth. Pale Dexter. Pale Sinister. There's a D. For your A, Pale Dexter, Pale Sinister, Fess, Chief. For your V, Inverted, then Sinister, Pale Dexter. For your E, Pale Dexter, Chief, Fess, Base. Now, the N. Pale Dexter, Bend, Pale Sinister. For your B, Pale Sinister, Pale Dexter, Teeth, Fess, Base. For your U, Pale Sinister, Base, Pale Dexter, Pale Sinister. For your S, Teeth, Bend, Base. For your T, Pale, Teeth. And if we were doing this in survival, we needed an E, but we don't need it, so we need an R next. Bada boom. So, Teeth, Sinister, Dexter, Bend, and if we were doing this in creative and in survival, we needed another S. So, if we don't, so come up here, place D, A, V, E, space, B, U, S, T, uh-oh. What up? We're gonna fix this real quick. Just real quick, won't take me long. Let's see, we're going to add another row over here and over there. So, and one more row over here too. There. All right. E, R, S. There is your Dave and Buster's sign. we kind of had to improvise, I guess we could say, to make this work. And we're going to throw away all these, and we're never going to see them ever again, as TSMC would say. I don't really care where the although I might move this over just a bit over here. Doesn't really matter. Alright. Alright, perfect. There is our sign completed. Be right back. I'll go check on something. Alright. Now, of course, originally I had made this different, but I figured that we'll go ahead and get rid of all this, and I'm going to just make it differently this time. So now what we need is our paintings, and what I like to do... No. Yeah, it looks good. And then maybe... Nope. Okay, so... what I could do is... edit this real quick. That's what I'll do, is I'll edit it. So that way it has... nope. 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 Yeah, looks good. Alright. Then we're going to come over here on this side and do the same thing. No. Yeah, I'll keep that one. No. No. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. There we go. There is your signs completely finished. And now comes the tedious task of finishing up the entire inside and the entire outside of our Dave & Buster's. So the first thing I'm going to do, okay, is I'm going to come in here and we're going to make a full ceiling. And you guys know how this works. As always, I'm going to add sea lanterns on the inside. I'll do this preemptively so that way no, not do this when we go inside of our buildings. Makes it easier, in my opinion. Again, if you want to change it to a different color, you can. I'm going to use blue. You gotta go with the blue color. Not this man. See what people at me. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to keep adding all this. One of these days I might make a modern version of a Dave and Buster's. We'll see. For now, let's go make it the way I originally had it planned with a few alterations. Just a few. Not a lot. Just a few. Also, the reason why this ceiling is going to be so high is it's going to be an elevated section. In the middle of our in the middle of Dave Buster's, basically. So the higher the better, in my opinion. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. I did want to do something really quick. So back here, I think. So, yeah, okay, going from here. 1, 2, 3. This is gonna be like a back exit. And then 1, 2. Actually, no. You know what? We're gonna leave this the way it is. Originally, I did have a back exit, but I figured that, I think we're just gonna keep it the way it is. So, yeah. Of course, if you want, you can put back exits, all that good stuff back there if you want. I just don't feel like doing it. And then once we get done, we're going to go back outside and we're going to work more on the outside of our Dave & Buster's. Which is basically this the rest of it. I might also add, I'm actually going to add a perimeter around Dave & Buster's, because originally I didn't have one, so because I didn't have the room to make a perimeter, but I figured that this time around we would have one. getting tired of. So it's in between. There we go. Alright. That's out of the way. I don't know if you guys know this, but originally Minecraft was the super flat worlds were not endless originally. So when I first built all the stuff, I spaced it out because I knew at the time I thought they said that see, when I first bought this Minecraft for the Wii U, originally you couldn't like build infinitely, but now they've changed it, you can. So I'm glad they changed that. Because now, I don't have to like continue making worlds just to make something different. Although I am going to keep making worlds for other builds. Because I feel like it. Like, by the way, Tomodachi Life is getting a brand new game coming out next year. So I'm wondering if you guys wouldn't mind seeing more Tomodachi Life builds. And maybe if Nintendo decides to make a new Animal Crossing and it's different, I might do another one. Make more Animal Crossing builds. We'll see. Alright. And with that... Oh, and by the way, I have other things I've got planned for future builds. I don't know if you guys... Have you guys ever heard of a game series called Life is Strange? I actually have a build I built in my Switch version of Minecraft of 2 whales. Kind of from the actual game. If you guys want me to do that, let me know. Anyway, we'll be doing the inside tomorrow. Or whenever I feel like it. Might be tomorrow, might be Wednesday, we'll see. I'm wondering though. I'm gonna change a few things on the outside, on the actual sign out there. Here, just a minute. Just a few things. Not a lot, but just a few. I'm thinking about putting oak planks on the bottom and then putting them on the top too. Let's see. Alright. And then was this gonna cover this up using brown concrete. By the way, the reason why I went ahead and used the N instead of the ampersand is because I think it looks a lot better using an N. Oh, and by the way, next month, First City Game is coming back. Just so you guys know. I have a brand new game in store for it. If you guys are ready for it, it is the Angry Video Game Nerd 8-bit game. As soon as I get it downloaded, I'll be playing it. Pretty cool. I'm excited. I know I've been excited since the announcement of the game itself. I'm also excited to review it. I have been waiting to review the game since it was first announced a couple years ago. Actually, about a year ago, actually, I should say. I heard they were going to make a new Angry Video Game Nerd game. I was like, oh man, that means I gotta do this review eventually, and I'm excited. I really am. I'm excited to play it. As you know, we're going to be doing it Angry Nerd style, Angry Gamer style. Who knows? It might not be angry. I might like it. We will see. Might add another row on top of this. We'll see. In fact, I am gonna add another row. Make the ceiling a little, and the roof a little higher. And there. I'm going to add another row just above it. About the one we just built. There we go. Alright. Okay, so I have an idea. So, originally, above and below the words David Buster's, I kind of had a kind of, I'm going to add a bunch like that, and maybe differentiate it from the rest of this. We're going to add quartz pillar going up on both sides. Alright, there we go. But I'm going to add another row like that. So, what I want to do is I'm going to take that, do it like that, place a bunch of them like that, and there we go. Alright, so under, behind the sign David Buster, for David Buster's, we're going to place an awning. So I'm going to add a couple of lights under here. You're not going to technically going to be able to see them unless you are really high up. So, but I am going to place like a little thing on top of it so that you can't see above it. But this is going to be like the entrance to like how you get into David Buster's. And there, perfect. And then we're going to just add a bunch of oak planks on top of all this. To kind of give it like that. Alright. Now we're going to do the tedious task of doing the parking lot and the walking area. So, coming from our 3 doors. Oh. I don't know why you did that, but that's got to stop right here, right now. Alright, that's fine. And we're going to dig all the way to the front. And we're going to add smooth stones all the way across, like so. And then I'm going to stop right there. We're going to extend this out right under the awning. So you want to add 4 rows underneath the awning. So basically that. Like so. And then we're going to take, trying to think. I may want to add a bunch. Also need a glass block here, glass block here. Originally, I had a bunch of dandelions in a circle, but I think that doing it this way makes it more, you know, pretty. So let's go ahead. Do that. And there. Perfect. So now what I want to do is we're going to take, and what I want to do is we're going to get out one more thing, because I'm going to make a perimeter around our Dave & Buster's. So What I want to do is I want to add brick blocks all the way around the area. Like so. And adding oak leaves around the perimeter. Perfect. Now we're going to make the parking lot. So what I want to do, like always, we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place white concrete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 gray concrete. 5. And we're going to continue doing this till we get to the end. So 5 white concrete powder, 5 gray concrete powder. So forth and so on until we reach the end of the parking lot on both sides. You know what? I just counted but correctly. Oh, we're danged. We're going to do the same thing on this side as well. Okay, about to say, hope I did this right. Oh, don't want to do that yet. And by the way, one of these days I am definitely going to make a road to connect to all these. However, I want to go ahead and add some parking spots back here. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I will put like this back into it. Back exit. So this is line up. Alright. And here, we're just gonna make a little entrance here. Okay? An exit here. I'm not gonna like make a side two other side entrances. We're just gonna add there. Perfect. Alright. Okay, so now we're gonna go back there and do it. Continue doing what we're doing. This is gonna be like a back entrance. Actually, and then add like that. Actually, we're gonna leave two. There we go. That's not gonna work though. You know what? We'll just do it this way. Alright. Okay, so we're just going to add parking spots back here. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Well, let's leave it like this, I guess. I don't get that. Three. Okay. And then what I want to do is I want to go ahead and dig out the entire area using replacing it using gray concrete powder. So just same old, same old. Like that. Until you have the entire inside of the areas completely dug out. Come on. And just replace them using, like I said, gray concrete powder. So over here, I wonder. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So if we over here, it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hold up. like so this is in the right spot. Come on. Aha! This is going on. Okay. Okay, so I put it in the wrong spot. Alright. There we go. Okay. Alright. Perfect. And then we add that. Oh. There we go. And that. That should equal it out. Alright. Let's try that again, and then we'll, oh. To do it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright. So now we have it equaled out. Alright. So now what we're going to do is, as I said before, just take all this out. And just get rid of all the grass around the area. That we need to have parking spaces. And I'm thinking of adding just that. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. It's ready to get their cars. Easily. There we go. Alright. And now all you gotta do is place it all with gray concrete. We're done. The outside, anyway. And just continue filling in all the gaps. Like so. Until you have the entire inside, the outside of the area done. don't forget, next month, we're learning how to make a spirit of Halloween in Minecraft. Exciting. With it being Halloween, it's going to be perfect for your city building needs. So be on the lookout for that. Also, we're going to be doing and don't forget, like I said, we have other builds we'll be doing as well. I've got a lot of builds in mind. I got ones for Christmas coming up. I've got ones for, like I said, Life is Strange. I have ones that are helped by ChatGPT. Pretty cool. I'll be showing you guys how we're going to make that. And I also have one that's made based on the Little Dolls toys that came out this year. Alright, and there we go. There is our Dave and Buster's. So this is what your David Buster's will look like once it is 100%. Well, on the outside, once it is 100% fully completed. We have the outside complete. We have parking spaces. We have the entire exterior. We have the back side of it done. And don't forget, tomorrow or whenever, we're going to do part 2, which will be the inside of our Dave & Buster's. I'll see you guys on the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and if you're on Twitch, follow me. We got a bunch of builds coming up, which I know you're excited about. I'll see you guys on the next live stream on the next video. Bye.